Taurus, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you. So we're going to start off by picking a question card here. I grabbed just my green cards today, and we'll see what comes up for you. All right. So it's a really good way to determine if, you know, this is your reading or if it isn't. Okay. So if the questions don't resonate with you, it's probably not your reading. Let's see, what do we have here? Career, mission, self-development. Okay, so I put a few of these in there because people randomly have been asking me about covering this. So I'm going to take it, all right? I'm going to take it. Depending on how long that takes, I might do another one for you, okay? So let's just see. Let's see what we have here. So the questions, what about you is special to God or the Creator or Source? All right, so we're going to take a look at what is special about you, okay? And then the follow-up question is, how does God see you progressing in life? All right, so, you know, it can never hurt to have that type of information. It may not be about a particular connection this week, but, you know, I feel like if that comes up, there might be a reason why it's coming up for you, okay? So let's see. We're going to start with some oracle cards. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, so let's start right here. So all of these cards are about you. So what do we have? All right, so we have joy. Okay, so joy and the number 22. So you might be in a particular career, or you might, you know, with regards to self-development, this might be saying that you need maybe some more joy in your life. Joy is the highest vibration. There's a difference between happiness and joy, okay? Happiness, you know, can be fleeting on a daily basis, but joy is literally a vibration that you can be in or not be in. 22 is a master number for healing. So you might be in a particular position, or the universe might be saying that you would serve other people really well in some type of healing position. Okay, what do we have here? We have, look at energy. Okay, energy, and the number 17 breaks down to the number 8, which is eight is a very self-empowered, strong number. So I feel like Spirit is specifically saying that when you can be in this joyful energy, okay, that's where you find your power, your personal power. Okay, this particular card here in the middle, this is the Pure Magic deck. It's broken down into fire, earth, air, water. So let's see what energy we have here. We have air. So this is, you know, your thoughts, how you communicate. The number 28 breaks down to the number 10. So this might be saying that you might be feeling the pull towards either doing something else in your career, possibly moving up some way in your career, or taking where you are at to a new level in your career, or maybe going somewhere else. All right, so it says caution, guidance, clarity, stand firm. So it almost feels like you are in a position where it almost feels like a situation of right or wrong. You might be in a situation that you're defining as very wrong, and you know, or you feel like you know a better path. in a certain situation within your work. You might be very cautious right now about making any particular moves until you have complete clarity. But I feel like you're going to stand firm in your beliefs, and whatever happens, happens. And that's, probably the best that you can hope for, really. So this first question, what about you is special to God, the Creator, or the universe? So let's see what the universe or God is saying that is special about you. The Tower, the Moon, wow, and Queen of Wands. All right. So I feel like whatever this situation is that you are being very cautious about, that might be actually decreasing your daily joyful energy. There are ways to deal with difficult situations without necessarily killing your overall joy. And a lot of people, it's very natural for that to happen, right? When something is not going well, something's not going right, we allow it to consume us. We allow it to, suck up all of the joy in our life. And that is not what the universe wants for you. Okay, so I do feel like there's definitely something specific about your energy that Spirit, God, the universe is concerned about for you. All right, so, here we have the Tower. That's unexpected change. All right, but at the same time, we have the Queen of Wands, which, is about being the best version of yourself, that joyful, beautiful energy that you give to other people. So I feel like I'm in the midst of kind of a fearful situation, the Moon. You just don't know exactly what's going to happen. And there's a lot of that out in the world right now. There's a lot of unknowns, right? There's a lot of unknowns around health. There's a lot of unknowns around people's work situations. There's a lot of unknowns about the economy. I feel like if the universe were to say anything that is special about you right now, it's about how you're handling the unknown. Okay? You can either let it suck your joy, or you can maintain that joyful energy, being the best version of yourself. So let's take a look at the Moon here, because we have that caution there, that cautious energy, which could indicate the fearful energy of the Moon, the darkness of the Moon. So let's see what that's all about. And the Tower as well. What is going on that is unexpected, that you're handling pretty well? It feels like you're handling it pretty well. So the Tower, we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so there is that standing firm. All right, there's been some type of unexpected changes, I feel like, when it comes to your career. Something that, might make you a little bit nervous. The King of Pentacles in the reverse is definitely the energy of you not backing down. Okay? King of Pentacles in the reverse, it says it's my way or the highway. All right? So you might be, at that point, where if they aren't going to give, you're standing firm and you're going to move on. And guess what? If you do that, okay, what you're really doing And while it might be a little bit scary in the moment, it's always going to propel you towards the right thing when you stand in your truth. All right? If you feel like you need to leave where you are, or you need to leave a customer behind, or a project behind, or a situation behind, if you feel that, or being around that project or that person or that situation or that client or customer is constantly bringing you down, it's probably because it doesn't feel right to you. And if something doesn't feel right to you, especially as a Taurus, you're not going to give in to that. King of Pentacles is also the card of Taurus. So I feel like what that's also saying for you is that, whatever this unexpected change is, maybe has thrown you, or you feel like it's trying to throw you out of alignment. And I feel like that's not correct. The unexpected change is about bringing you back into alignment with your joy. There's something that's been going on for you in your situation, in your work, in your mission, that has thrown you out of alignment. And I feel like the universe is trying to help you to get back into alignment. All right. So I feel like you are recognizing that. And I feel like the universe is saying, good for you. You're standing firm in your truth, in your beliefs. So let's look at this moon here. All right, look at that strength. I love it. So it's like there's strength in your fears right now. I feel it. Even though there's some type of unknown situation happening here, it is happening for your good. We've got 1, 2, 3 major arcanas here, that are saying that something is out of whack, out of alignment for you. So I feel like you are finding your, again, this is a number 8 here. You're finding your power and your energy to get through something here. Either get through it or leave it. You're at the point where something either needs to change, right? The Tower. You need to accept something, or you need to leave it. You're at that precipice of I've got to make a decision here. And it's not easy. And I feel like you're being congratulated for doing that. Because that, even again, if it's a very difficult decision, if money's on the line, by standing in your truth, that will bring you to the next right thing. When you stand in your truth, that puts you right back in alignment with the universe, with your plan with the universe. Okay? So it's not about sitting back and curling up in fear. It's about moving forward with strength. Let's see what else. And then Queen of Swords. Oh boy. So this is card of Libra. Queen of Wands is card of Leo. So strength and Queen of Wands, same energy, that powerful, strong energy. You're not making an emotional decision here. You are definitely taking the time. You're using the facts of the situation, and you're going to cut away what isn't working for you. Even through the darkness, even through the fear, you're going to find the strength, to do what needs to be done here without letting emotion overcome you about it. So you're standing firm. So how does God see you progressing in life? Let's see. How does God see you progressing in life? Whoops. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. All right. Woo, I love this. So Nine of Pentacles says, first of all, you're going to be okay no matter what. Okay. You know, in the last 7 years of my life, I have, you know, the first 15 years of my career, you know, I was basically in 2 jobs. Okay. The last 7 years of my career, I was in 6 different jobs. All right. 3 of which I was fired from, not for any, you know, good cause, but just people telling me that I wasn't a fit. And then 3, I just left. Okay. And I, you know, I gave notice and I did it the proper way with the exception of 1. But, you know, when people are regularly telling you that you're not a fit for a position, and then basically on top of it, paying you to leave because I always got a severance, I should have picked up on it sooner. I didn't enjoy that work. Okay. That's why joy is coming up here. It's like, if you're feeling like there's something that you want to do or something that would inspire you and be more of a calling for you, that's always the right direction. You know, if you had told me 10 years ago that I would be reading tarot cards on YouTube, you know, I'd probably say that, you know, that's not necessarily, that's not going to happen. But I think that when you're out of alignment, you feel it, you know it. It does hinder your joy. This tells me the Nine of Pentacles says you're going to be okay regardless. Nine of Pentacles is your energy. You know, your pentacles are, you know, basically your security in the physical world. Sometimes we have to close a door before we can open a new door. You know, even though, you know, when I was in between jobs, it actually started becoming where I found the most joy and feeling the most free. I felt restricted when I was in these positions that just were not right for me. You know, and I did those positions for money versus joy. And boy, did that show. And don't think that you're going to be able to hide that from people. People know when you enjoy what you're doing versus, you know, you don't enjoy it. So it really comes down to, it's like anytime you get that feeling within you, like I found that anytime that feeling started, it really never went away. It generally only got worse. So when that feeling creeps up on you, that's the time to start looking. That's the time to start doing something about it, because there's going to be somebody in your company or around you that is going to pick up on the fact that you are not happy. And going to that person, that boss, whatever, and indicating that you're not happy in some way, that propels things forward, not to your benefit. So keep that in mind, because, you know, I get the feeling like with the Page of Cups, you know, you might be you can see how the water is dribbling out there. There are emotional moments that you're having at your place of work that are showing. Don't think they're not. Six of Pentacles. What is Six of Pentacles about? It's like you're 50% in, you're 50% out. All right? Six of Pentacles is about giving to 2 different things. So even if you don't know necessarily your mission, you're feeling the call to it in some way. So, half of your energy, right, is going to what you're doing right now. You might be putting in 50% if your company is lucky. You're probably not even putting in 50%. So, I feel like when it goes to this question, how does God see you progressing? God is saying there's a decision to be made here. It's like, where are you going to put 100% of your energy? It's time to figure that out, okay? And it's time to be aware that, the emotional dissatisfaction that you're feeling, you are sending that message to your employer or to your partner or to your boss, whether you realize it or not, okay? The other meaning of this card is, being on your own, trusting yourself in the physical world. You might have a very independent spirit, a very independent energy, and people are going to pick up on that. Let's see what is dribbling out of that cup there. All right, so we have, look at that. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. What is dribbling out of your cup is, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't love it here. I don't love it here. Queen of Swords again. I want to cut this away. If money were not involved, you would not be at this particular position. Okay? And every time that I went through that, and honestly, I just recently went through it again. Okay? Because I wouldn't do the what, even though I work from home. That was about 2 weeks ago. I'm fine. And you can't let the unknown keep you from doing or moving your life forward and getting back into alignment with what brings you joy. That's what the universe and God wants for you. And the universe will put the right people and the right tools in front of you when you align yourself to that and trust it. Okay? You'll be protected through it. But there's something that you want to cut away. There's somebody you want to cut away. Maybe you're working with somebody that isn't working for you. Maybe there's a boss that is just somebody you are not in agreement with or you don't want to be around. I had a boss like that one time. For those of you that are going through this, this guy came into my life. It was basically just thrown into my life. And this is somebody that I had to travel with. This is somebody that felt like they could call me at any time of the day or night. This is somebody that was, when I look back on it, it's real evidence of the empathic abilities that I have. I knew this person was bad right from the start. And I don't call people bad very often at all. And I can only think of 2 people in my entire life that I would call truly bad or evil. And this person was one of them. And I actually liked that particular job a lot. I liked the people that I worked with. He was the 3rd boss that I had, and he was hideous. I could not be around this person. This person would joke about firing people. This person would, again, first he would text you, then he would call 5 minutes later. Then, it was honestly like an ex-boyfriend that wouldn't leave you alone and that you were forced to travel with. I couldn't do it. Okay, and some of you might be experiencing something like that. I had to get out. And I did. And You can't rely on HR to help you in those situations most times. HR is there to protect the company, not necessarily the employee. Okay, so I had to get out. I left in good standing with the company, as I always did. But that person, not the job, threw me completely out of alignment, and I had to do something about it. So that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see. For those of you that are maybe in a quandary about what to do next, let's see. Let's get a few, what is the universe saying might be a good path for you, or something that you might feel might be good for you, but you're questioning it. Let's see. And then let's get two of these. All right, so let's see what we have here for you. What do we have for Taurus? Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Okay, so this could mean a couple of things. By you standing firm on what is right to you, you might bring justice to an entire situation for people. If you standing firm in your beliefs, if that means going in another direction, it feels like you're going to impact more people than just yourself. It feels like there will be justice here. In some way, your career might be supporting your mission and self-development at the same time, even if it's not working for you. Sometimes you've got to look underneath the hood a little bit and say, maybe this is all happening for a reason, propelling me forward, but also helping other people around me. What else do we have here? Trust. That's what I'm telling you. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. I couldn't agree more. If you're telling yourself that there's something that you want to do, but you're telling yourself you can't do it, you're the only one preventing you from doing it. So trust the feelings that you have about what direction you want to go in. And then we have, look at environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect. Look, you might be protecting people by standing firm in your beliefs. Born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So that might be specific for some of you. What do we have down here? Release jealousy. Ooh. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something. Okay, so this could easily creep in when you're doing something you don't want to do, and you might be watching other people do things that you do want to do. All right? And let's see. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. So that tells you the longer you stay in something you don't want to do, the universe is going to give you more of it because you're allowing it. Okay? Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they have it, so can you. Absolutely. Okay? So that is in no way a negative card. It's just bringing your attention to the fact that, you might be keeping yourself in a pit and looking at what other people are doing or what other people have and saying, oh, I wish I could just have that. You can. You absolutely can. What do we have here? Words of abundance. I love this. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you will attract for yourself and others. So a lot of people find this to be, can find that to be challenging, to be in this energy. But that's why joy came out first, because joy is the energy of abundance. Okay? And I feel like the universe is saying, you know what, normally you're in that energy. Normally you do really well with that. But you might be slightly out of alignment right now. And, you know, you might be desiring something that you don't have, and you're spending a lot of time thinking about what you don't have versus what you can have. Abundance is about what you can have. So it's about changing the focus from this to this. And suddenly things will start falling into place. The only way you're going to believe that is if you do that. Instead of being in that moon energy, that fear, which I feel like you're working through. I feel like you're finding the strength to work through that. But it's important to be in this energy as often as you can be. You won't be successful at it all the time, but at least to be aware when you're in this energy so you can pull yourself out of it. Okay? All right, Taurus. Not for everybody today, but specifically for somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for Taurus, and we'll see at the end of my readings. I might throw in an extra Taurus reading for you. Okay? All right. That's where I'm at. If you would like a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.